Hello, hello. I hope I find everyone very, very well this month. I don't know if I can say that lightly. All in all, guys, we made it. We're halfway through the year. We made it. It's July 2018. Just be glad that you made it in one piece, you know? Anyway, I just want to make this intro pretty quick as possible. I don't really like long intros. No one really does. So for this month, we're using the Botticelli deck here for you guys' readings for July 2018. And I want to quickly go over what's going on astrologically and going on up there in the damn sky. So Mars went retrograde June 26th at 9 degrees Aquarius. So we also have Jupiter going direct, yay! July 10th at 13 degrees Scorpio. And we also have a partial solar eclipse at 20 degrees Cancer, and that's on July 12th. We also have a total lunar eclipse, July 27th, and that's at 4 degrees Aquarius, and that's conjunct Mars retrograde. I know it sounds all crazy, but lots going on, but we'll talk more about that as time goes on, okay? Also this month, guys, I know Mercury's going retrograde as well. July 26th at 11 degrees Leo. You made it this far. Shoot, we can do it. We got this, okay? If you guys also check the description box, you guys can find the Amazon wish list that I put together. It's a good way to get a good reading for a pretty good price. So provide the channel with fresh content and just, you know, fresh new decks and things of that nature, okay? So not only does it, you know, give back to me, but it also gives back to you guys as well, and it just gives back to the channel as a whole. Okay, and for every deck that's purchased there, you guys also get a reading for each deck that's purchased. Also, guys, check out the description box for a link to our podcast. I'd like you guys to hear a couple things that are on there, just some of my thoughts upon certain instances and certain spiritual topics. Okay, I think you guys would really enjoy that as well. You guys can also find a donation link if you guys would like to donate to the channel to keep things going, keep things fresh. That's also in the description box as well. Also in the description box, check out the link to the Neptune retrograde special that I put together for you guys for all the rising signs. Oh, that's right. See, forgot one. Neptune's retrograde as well. Damn, lots going on, right? We'll make it. As usual, if you guys would like to book a reading, please visit intuitiveperceptions.com and go to the services tab. Utilize the chat function while you're there, and I'll chat back and forth with you. And also, if I just so happen, I get notifications on my phone, but if I just so happen to not be around at that time, go ahead and leave your email and your first and last name within the chat. And yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, I believe that's it. All right, let's go ahead and bless the deck, and we'll get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one, holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks, and please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and are intended to be this month. Aries, Aries, the zodiac child. Here's your spread for July 2018. So just as a general reminder, guys, remember this is a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and please never force anything regarding your guys' unique situations. The messages and energies here can either be coming directly from you, happening to you, or regarding someone you're dealing with. Remember also, guys, to check your sun, moon, and rising for refined clarity to kind of get an understanding of what's going on for you this month. Aries, I want to, first of all, let's say, maybe could be dealing with maybe an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe possibly a Libra, or another fire sign as yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And those signs can either be sun, moon, or rising, or you can have any of those in your chart as well. All right, I want to explain a couple things real quick, Aries, before we get started here. It'll make a lot more sense. Okay, contrary to what, you know, conventional belief in a sense, or conventional following, normally we would say that, you know, this is, since it's a sword, right, we have an air sign. And since this is wands, we would say we have a fire sign, right? You guys know that. Now, I look at, or I go by sometimes, as the court cards are a little bit different in terms of the astrological influences of them. So I want to go over those, and it'll make more sense. So first of all, for the heart of the matter, we have the Nine of Swords. We have in your foundation, or what you're resting upon, we have the Two of Swords. What's behind you, we have Justice reversed, The door that's now closed, King of Wands. What's ahead of you, Three of Wands. And the door that is now open is the King of Swords here. Now, back to what I was saying. This is interesting. Okay, Aries, right? Your astrological sign is ruled by Mars. So here in the center, we have, in terms of astrological influences of the cards. Here in the center, for the heart of the matter, we have Mars. For the Two of Swords here, we have the Moon in Libra. Here we have Libra, since it's justice. Then here we have Aries. Here we have the Sun. And then here we have, or we can consider this in a different manner, Libra as well. Now, with me saying all that, even with the Sun card here, it's still fire energy. We have Libra and Aries all through your spread, Aries, here. Now, Libra is your opposite sign, or at least the opposite zodiac sign. So I'm feeling like, and coincidentally enough, we have the Moon in Libra, and we also have Libra here. What's interesting here, what I feel for you this month, Aries, is that there's going to be a need to listen to the Libra reading. There may be something in there for you, I'm feeling. You're going to need to dip into your shadow side a little bit, Aries, this month, I feel. Especially if you're an Aries rising, especially. Because that's your descendant, which is your shadow side, which is your opposite sign of Libra. That's your 7th house. So if you're an Aries rising. Now, I'm feeling like there's going to be a real stress on relationships this month for you. And I'm feeling like it has something to do with a restoration of balance. You may be feeling, Aries, that during this time, you may be worrying about a lot of things, or maybe be having a lot of sleepless nights, maybe not having a lot of maybe dreams that are a little bit crazy. There's something here that has to do with like external factors as well that are influencing maybe how you feel. I just picked up right now by looking at your spread here that there may be some bit of information that you may kind of not want to maybe leak out, or maybe there's some bit of information. And remember, the energies and messages here can either be coming directly from you, happening to you, or involving someone that you're dealing with. So there may be some bit of information that you may be keeping to yourself, kind of as like backup, in a sense, for like, I'm picking up like blackmail. That could be a possibility. Either way, whatever the case may be for you this month, Aries, what I'm feeling like is, like I said, a restoration of balance. Now, for what's behind you in the door that is now closed, I'm feeling here, Aries, like there's something here that has to do with allowing like injustice to just play out. And it's not really yeah, it's allowing, but it's more of like egging it on. Now, when I say allowing, it's more of like just kind of going with the flow, and also maybe possibly causing some of the injustice, or being an active participant within the process of the injustice, if that makes sense. It's kind of, I can see here, Aries, that you are taking your end of the responsibility regarding the injustice. But I'm just feeling like you... One second, let's see. I'm getting for you, what I'm trying to say, what I'm channeling for you. It's like, yeah, like I said, like being an active participant within the injustice. But it's more of like, is there a way that we can change it? Or is there a way that we can add to the injustice to maybe help the situation, but not keep it alive? Now, I'm not saying that you're going around, Aries, like, keeping injustice all just relevant and, feeding into it. It's more of kind of like, are we going to, okay, when injustice happens, do you, whether it's caused by you or it's happening to you, do you attempt, Aries, to leave situations better than you find them? My guides want me to just let you ponder on that for a second. Okay, so what's ahead of you in the door that's now open, I'm feeling here that there's something here that has to do with choosing to turn your back on injustice situations and choosing to maybe not attempt to make the situation better, given that it's within your it's within your power, it's turning your back on that type of situation. I'm just feeling like leaving the injustice the way that it is. Sometimes we have to, I understand, but it's more of like if there's ways or if there's room for you to make it better or to help the situation in an appropriate manner, of course, don't just let it be like that. Try your best to improve it, Now it's turning your back on these types of situations. Now, what's in front of you, or what I feel like you maybe are focused on this month, is having a healthy balance between when to speak up and when to act. It's like this there's a lot of duality here. I'm having trouble getting the words on. I feel like maybe some of you guys are feeling that this month, where it's like kind of ridding yourself of the emotions to get down to the truth of things. I'm feeling as well. And it's needing to speak up when you have the room to speak up. And also voicing your opinion, or voicing your opinion in a diplomatic way, of course. And it's funny I say diplomatic because that's Libra, voicing how you feel regarding the injustice, and not just kind of just going, well, whatever, it's what it is, that kind of thing, I just picked up to putting yourself in other people's shoes. Maybe some of that as well is involved here. Now, I kind of want to go back to what I said at the beginning regarding information being withheld. I feel like that bit of information being withheld is kind of like not speaking up about the injustice, or not speaking up about news about the situation, or having insight. There you go. Having insight about the situation and not speaking up about that insight to leave the situation better than you find it. And I feel, Aries, that it's like it's not that you're keeping this information just to kind of like play a game and see what happens. I don't think that's what it is. It's more of like it's like there's a part of you that kind of doesn't really want to get involved, and then there's another part of you that's kind of like, well, I mean, people have to learn their lesson, something like that, which, I mean, I can say that I do agree with both of those. See, and that's even very dualistic. I like the scales, Libra, your opposite sign. I feel here that there's an element here that eats you up inside when you have that bit of information, and then when things maybe go awry or go wrong, you may then kind of say like, damn, I could have helped that situation. So it's like trying to leave things the way that they are and not really get involved, but at the same time, when maybe people are involved or elements within the situation are involved that you care dearly about, when they're affected, then you may feel kind of bad about not saying anything. And I believe that that's why the Three of Wands is here and the King of Swords. So it's kind of like speaking up when you need to. All of a sudden, I just picked up right now that you feel bad when someone gets the shit end of the stick and you really do care about that person, and then maybe that person will come up to you and like talk to you about the situation, and you're looking at them and you're like, oh really, that's crazy, like, and I'm kind of getting like a job, maybe being fired or something like that, and that person saying, oh yeah, I got fired and blah 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 blah, for example, like talking to you about it, and then you're kind of like right there like, damn, I should have said something. I had information that would have helped this person, or that person confiding in you. And it's like that regret kind of, in a sense, a little bit. And that's what I'm saying. It's a little bit of taking your end of the responsibility, learning that, but also speaking up about situations when you have information that pertains to the situation that will aid in the positivity of it. All right, Aries, that concludes your reading for July 2018. If this resonates with you and maybe you're in that type of situation or these types of situations, book a reading with me and let's see what to do. I just started or I just implemented Career Crux. That's a new career reading. Check that out. intuitiveperceptions.com under the services tab. And if it is about work for you, let's see what's going on and check the spread out and go to the service facts link for Career Crux, and it has a layout of the spread and the positions and all of that. Okay, Aries. Alrighty. Remember, look at Libra, and also in your chart wherever Libra is, check that for you. And I can also check that as well for you within your chart and see how to restore balance. I'm just feeling it's something about that. All right, Aries, we'll see you.